So Hannah, this is actually really random, but my uncle was on the premiere of last season.
Oh, he does real estate.
Yes.
Oh, I really liked him, and I never liked Charter Guest.
He's great, right?
He's so lovely. I always laugh because they inbox me, and they're like, "Oh, we were on the charter with the tequila," and I'm like, "We have all up about 120 guests per season." I'm like, "I don't remember you. Even if I had your picture, I still wouldn't remember you."
No, I know that.
So you can tell him he's different.
I will. He definitely stands out from the crowd. How was he as a guest, I have to ask?
He was lovely.
Good.
Super well-mannered and, just
Good.
really nice.
I am so excited because Below Deck Med is coming back for another season to keep us entertained.
Yes.
What can fans expect this time around?
It's definitely a very different season. I feel like last year I was spoiled. I had Anastasia and Aisha, and I loved both of those girls. And then, even with the deck crew, like Jack, was a bit dopey and Travis was a bit alcohol-y. But apart from that, they weren't, last season we didn't have that really high stress anxiety kind of drama that we've seen before.
Okay.
And I can't say the same about this season. So there you go. Well,
that is going to be enough to watch. I mean, like I said, I was talking to Captain Sandy. This time around, you have 3 women running the show. You have yourself, you have Malia, and you have Captain Sandy. How was that experience?
It was okay.
Yeah. Do you feel that you were treated with as much respect as a man would be?
Yeah, I think that you can see, in some seasons of Below Deck, whether it's regular med or sailing, there's a bit of sexism in our industry that kind of becomes quite normal when you've been in it long enough,
Right.
It's like going to a strip club and then getting shocked that they're not gentlemen, It's kind of just normal to us. So
yeah.
To me, it doesn't, I kind of sometimes watch it and people go up in arms and I'm like, oh yeah, that is kind of shitty,
Yeah.
So I think on that side it was probably good, so there won't be so much of that this season maybe. And to me I kind of go, as long as I don't really care if I'm working with a male or a female, as long as they're a decent human being.
Right.
So
well, I saw in the first episode screener, I got a little sneak peek, and I saw that you and Malia said that you wanted to put the past behind you and, keep things cordial. Do you think that it stayed that way?
Well, that you'll have to tune in and see.
Something tells me maybe not.
I can't give you the whole season on a platter.
Did you enjoy working with her?
There was definitely parts that I enjoyed and there was parts that I didn't enjoy. And I think that comes hand in hand with working so closely with someone because, we were sharing a cabin. We were both leaders. We have very different ways of managing.
Right.
So, I think there was definitely the ups and downs throughout the season.
Definitely. That's challenging in any profession. I can only imagine having to share a home with someone that was like a co-manager,
Yeah. I think it's just such a different atmosphere than a normal work environment, and sometimes even with this last season with Jenna and Adam, people are like, oh, well, you have to be professional. And it's I definitely understand that. But at the same time, you are living where you work and you work where you live. So
right.
If, I think people think that sometimes it's only below deck land, but it's not. These people work on boats in real life. So
right.
If you don't have relationships or get laid on a boat, then you don't have relationships or get laid in life.
Right, yeah, it's all in fun.
Yeah, exactly. So it's I understand, the little uproar with those two. And, it definitely can affect the rest of the crew. But at the same time, that's their home,
Right. Now, I saw in the trailer, Captain Sandy, did I hear her correctly in saying that she told you she should have fired you a long time ago?
Yeah.
But clearly she didn't, so what's the deal?
I don't know, ask her.
You're still here, I guess. Why do you...
It does get a bit like that sometimes. Sandy and I have a very difficult relationship that goes up and down a lot. And one day she kind of loves me, the next day she hates me. So, but yeah, I think there comes a stage where I think even, I've seen the comments on social media that it's just like, either just like work with her or like don't work with her. It's almost like cruel, like me going back season after season to like listen to how bad I am and how she should fire me and all of this stuff. It's like, well, then just don't like tell me I can't come back, because like if you really can't work with me to that level, like then, because it just gets to the stage where it's a little bit like I'm such a strong person, but it does get to a little bit to the stage where you just feel a little bit bullied, because it's like just, it's a very tough job. You're not sleeping a lot, you're doing your best, and to just be kind of pummeled at every turn gets a little exhausting. No,
I bet. I mean, I did hear that you admitted that this isn't really your career. Do you think that puts Captain Sandy off, or have you changed your mind about that?
No, but that's been since day one.
Right.
Yeah. A career in yachting for my position is never something I wanted to do since I started in this industry at 22 years old.
Right.
Because I see those 43, 44-year-old chief stews that are sitting in bars getting wasted with the 20-year-old deckhands. And that's just sad to me. It's not the life I want. I want a family. I want to settle down. So I've never proclaimed to want to be in yachting for the rest of my life.
And that's fair, of course, obviously,
Yeah, but there's a big difference between that and not being good at your job, or not being passionate about your job. I'm very passionate about the guests having an amazing time on board and ensuring that they have the holiday of a lifetime.
Right.
And, I think that, surprise, surprise, a lot of people actually go to work for money. I go to work for money. I try my best to be good at my job, but I'm not there to like fulfill some deep-seated need to like hit 100,000 nautical miles on a boat or something. I'm there to earn money.